Hopefully, I tried to move my mic. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's not breathy.
No.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna do my character introductions.
Sounds
Alright.
I got this.
Make sure you bring up the name. The
Right.
Thing. I always forget.
In the top left corner, spawning as the pink Protoss, we have RRDC Uriel, which is being played by Brendan. And in the bottom right, spawning as the red Protoss, we have Tzilla, also of Team Ramrod Dildo Carter. In case you didn't know that, he just doesn't have the tag yet. So we have a PvP between these two players. It's kind of like Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan Kenobi, or I guess maybe the Episode 3 fight between Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. TZ's kind of taught Brendan how to play, I guess.
Well, see, if you're gonna do that, you really need to color. You need to color like both of them, like, or Uriel's gonna need to be blue or something because he's red, you know.
Yeah, well, that's true. I'll tell them next time they play. Maybe I'll cast it. So
I mean, like pink lightsabers. That's really flamboyant.
yeah, it is. Well, but that's good though because Brendan is a little flamboyant.
Okay.
So it fits his character really well. And actually, now that I've made that parallel, it makes casting this easy. I'm gonna turn it up to 2 times speed. We're not watching Soul Key vs Innovation here, so their gameplay is not super fast in the beginning. Both players just opening super safe, 9 pylon, 13 gas, which is I guess a little early, right, Joe?
I mean, if you go 10 games, not that early. So.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be awful here and turn down the volume a little bit because I'm getting like intense game sounds here. So anyway, TZ kind of missing his scout. I don't know if he's planning on.
Yeah, I was thinking he was gonna proxy or something, but no, yeah, it was a missed out.
When I've seen him play against Adam, he's proxied, so he's not above it. Definitely not above it, but I just don't think he's planning to do it this game. And Brendan's pretty paranoid, so he's active in his scouting. Both players like identical openings. TZ getting the mothership core. He's definitely the more experienced player in this. Though if you look at the worker count, Brendan's ahead on workers, obviously because he didn't stop to build a mothership core.
Mm-hmm.
Man, why does everybody hate on proxies, man? I love proxies.
We got an early robo from Tzilla.
Yeah, which is interesting. He's really known for his smash ray. He coined the term smash ray.
I was gonna say it's interesting because it's not a Starleague.
Right, exactly. Especially because it's PvP, right? Look at this super fast expansion from Brendan, showing no fear.
We'll see if his confidence is founded here because it looks like there's a proxy from Tzilla going down south of his natural.
Yeah,
It looks like Brendan is making the correct move and making a target.
Right.
Because that's where you get void ray.
So I guess a less practiced eye would look at this as a build order loss. You know, Brendan's getting an expansion in air, and TZ's getting stuff that doesn't kill air. Obviously, TZ's at a disadvantage. But I think that if you really look deeper into the psyches of these players, you'll know that that more than build order decides this game.
Observer from Tzilla is going to hang out by the natural. He's going to see the mothership core and the zealots.
Yep. So
But he's not going to go into the main and see the void rays being chronoed out.
No, he's just leaving in the front. I'm hoping he learns from me. Most games, the games you guys casted recently, I did not. But a lot of games, I tend to plant observers all over the place for good map vision. And if you see, he's got an observer here at the 3rd. He's got an observer here checking to see if Brendan moves out with like a very delayed 4-gate.
Ooh.
What?
Quite a few gateways being added for Uriel, and now at the same time we've got void rays being mained by Tzilla. So we're gonna see if we have some skill ray wars here.
Oh, this is what this is Tzilla's patented, and I'm saying patented because I don't know who else would want it. This is his patented 3 void ray harass. He was really excited telling me about this. He likes to take 3 void rays and fly them into the back of his opponent's base.
It's foolproof.
Why not just use oracles if that's what you're going for there?
No,
it's void because you want the void rays anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, although I have to say, okay, so
if you got 3 oracles in your opponent's mineral line, like holy shit.
Yeah. But anyway, Joe.
Alright.
Never mind.
Templar Archives going down for Uriel.
Yeah. So it's interesting that Uriel Brendan is building a Templar Archives and not a Dark Shrine. He's been practicing a lot lately, and in all of his practices, he's planted a Dark Shrine at some point.
He's not getting Storm yet.
He's not getting Storm. Both
So I guess he's
players,
gonna merge Archon.
both players, better worker saturation than I had in any of my games. So kudos to them. Brendan taking down the third. The rocks.
Tzilla is going down a robotic space, so he might see Colossus.
Yep.
He does have
Tzilla's using 2 hotkeys for his army.
Wow.
Next
I'm very
level.
impressed.
Look
This
at
is
these.
next level shit.
No,
Here's
Tzilla
the
has
three
4 hotkeys.
And take a look at this. We have
The 3 void ray.
I told you, it's the 3 Void Ray push. And look at how effective it is. He's cutting
Alright.
off his opponent's Void Ray production.
Which is really what all of them.
and he might be able to see that Dark Shrine if he's paying attention.
If we go to no, he didn't see the Dark Shrine. He didn't see the Dark Shrine.
And we didn't die.
Did he see it?
No, he didn't.
Alright.
So
That's
he has
shame.
no knowledge of the Dark Shrine, and I just want to point out this: if we look at the unit counting station, it's now 3 Void Rays to none. I think you guys will agree. Despite killing 2 probes, that puts Brendan decisively in the lead.
The precocious proxy pylon from TZ on the south end is going to allow him to warp in Zealot to snipe that snipe the third from Uriel going down before that is able to come into effect.
Right, because it makes sense that he took down the rocks to one side, and he's gonna have to take a third on the other side, cause YOLO.
So we've seen that Brendan, in response to losing his Stargate, has made 2 more, which is the Juror.
5 Dark Templars are going to be trying to force their way,
Yo!
but there is an observer, so those are going to get taken down.
Are they
Bad.
though? Are they gonna
Are
get
they?
taken down? Because it
2 are
looks
gonna
like
drop.
they made it into the base.
I mean, yeah, 2 out of 5, not bad.
Let's look at the worker skills. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18.
So
Yeah.
So the scouted DT's got 18 worker kills, which is
Yep.
always nice. And in response, Tzilla goes for his own Dark Shrine.
right, one behind Dark Shrine.
Stand.
We
Yep.
see these. TZ hasn't opened his gateways, though
He's
he
not
just built 6 of them.
He's not going to, yeah, he didn't cancel the extra 3 gateways despite the mineral loss, so I'm not sure I agree with that.
Well,
I don't think he can't support this right now.
Yeah,
mineral
these
loss
players-
isn't everything, and
You can
Brendan
support
doesn't have
anything.
any. Brendan doesn't have any detection anywhere near that. So TZ can get a good number of kills if he were to move his Dark Archons in the right spots. But-
Dark Archon.
Oh yeah, sorry, DTs. My bad.
I heard
my
they're
bad.
Dark Archons.
I miss Dark Archons. Oh, and Brendan. Okay, this is a little earlier. Brendan usually moves out close to 150 supply, so this is a little bit earlier than we usually see this push.
Standard
But-
20-minute timing.
He's ahead 7 void rays to 3.
Exactly. So how can
Yeah.
this be bad?
So there's a clear winner.
But Tzilla has 2 Immortals in his army.
But he doesn't have enough. But he doesn't have
Marvel's
enough
not
void
void
rays.
ray.
I was gonna say, like, if the Immortals could, take out a lot of Uriel's Stalkers, the Stalkers wouldn't be as much an effect on the Void Rays, but there's too many Void Rays to take out the Void Rays.
Yep.
I mean,
So at this point, if we look at the unit counting station, we see that it's 8 void rays to 0, and really in PvP, void rays are all that matters.
yeah. I'm not much of a math person, but that does seem a little favored toward tanks.
Yes, 8 is greater than 0, and with the probe loss from those DT attacks, Tzilla doesn't have the income to support his 9 gateways. So
Yeah, I'm
he's
just probably gonna be seeing a GG any minute here.
Yeah, I don't even know if he'll get a GG, but he'll definitely leave soon.
Chronoing out nothing at the Stargate at the moment. I think he's just trying to fool the Void Rays into attacking the Stargate so he can.
I think he tried to hit the void ray and didn't have
Mr. Void Ray! Yeah, no GG, but end of the game. So
Alright.
yeah, there's game 1.
All right.
Spectacular.